Yep, you already know what it is. Southpaw Slick. And today's video is going to be based on a question that I got from one of my Instagram followers. And she asked me, what did I mean by saying that Megan Thee Stallion's career has peaked or reached this plateau? And in that video, I said that she's not going to do the same numbers that she did prior to the Tory Lanez trial. That's not to say that she can't find any success or that she won't thrive in her career. I'm not saying that. I think she'll be fine. She's just not going to hit those same numbers that she did. And the reason being is, for one, the consumers. The consumers, you have people that are still on Tory Lanez's side, even after the verdict. You have some people that conceded and was like, fine, I was wrong. It is what it is. And then you have the ones that remained silent. More than likely, they're going to remain silent and speak with their finances, meaning they're probably not going to purchase anything I've seen that Megan Thee Stallion puts out. That's what I'm talking about. Another thing is the industry. You had a lot of people coming for her head, saying that she was lying and that she wasn't being truthful. You know, like 50 Cent, Drake, DJ Academics, and countless others. So her fellow peers, and now Kodak Black. And that's one person that came out since defending Tory Lanez. That's not to say he's the only one that feels that way. He's the only one that exposed himself for feeling that way. So that's why I'm saying you might have other artists, other producers that are not going to want to work with her because they look at her with a side eye, which is very unfortunate because, yes, she was a victim. Yes, she was lying about certain things. We're not going to deny that. But that doesn't justify her getting shot. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean, that her career has peaked. That those two things in particular, the consumers and her fellow peers in the industry, she's not going to have the same support that she once had. Now, to be fair, even if she takes a backseat on doing music, rap music in particular, she can act. She can actually like try to see if she can get more acting roles or gigs. Okay, she was on the She-Hulk TV show, which I still haven't watched. I watched the clip, of her and She-Hulk twerking or whatever. I watched the clip. I got a good little laugh out of that. And I've seen like 2 skits from her appearance on Saturday Night Live. So she has potential. She has potential in that, in that field. Another thing, even though I don't know if it's really possible, but another thing that I was thinking about is if she crosses over, have like even more mainstream appeal, not just appeal to the rap crowd, but I'm talking the pop crowd. That's not to say that Megan doesn't have fans in that demographic, but I'm saying, but if she wants to make like, make a massive impact, you know what I mean? Like I said, like worldwide, and everybody fucks with her, kind of like Nicki Minaj did. But some people would say she's biting her. You know what I mean? I can see people saying that, oh, you biting Nicki Minaj because you chose to take the pop route. You know what I mean? Well, like I said, the way I look at it is, hey, secure your bag, however you can. But speaking of the mainstream appeal, Do you really think Megan Thee Stallion has that mainstream it factor? I'm saying just based on her appearance and the stuff that she raps about, I don't know. I don't know. It'll be a challenge. It will be a challenge, but I'm excited to see what happens going from here on out if she decides to do that, which I think would be a nice, change of pace, to be a little bit more multifaceted, show a little bit more versatility, and not. I'm saying that's the problem that most people have with female rappers nowadays is they all rap about the same shit, rapping about being a boss bitch and scamming dudes and throwing their wop around. That they all rap about that shit. Now, to be fair, I don't mind you talking about all of those. I don't mind you talking about all of those because we need representation, from all walks of life. I'm with that. But damn, can you rap about something else too? When that's your whole fucking album, your whole fucking mixtape, it's it's I don't know. It shows a lack of artistry to me. It really does. That's what I'm saying. Like, rap about being pregnant or something. Rap about something different. Like, damn. That's what I'm saying, man. But I mean, same thing with the dudes. I'm saying, like, I don't want to hear you rapping about, popping pills and drinking lean all fucking day. Or trapping all this fucking coke and crack all day. And I'm thinking to myself, do crackheads even exist still? But somehow everybody pushing it though. That's what I'm saying. Like rap about something else. Rap about something a little bit more substantial. You know what I mean? But besides that, another thing that I was thinking about is the people on the come up, the female rappers on the come up, or are already establishing themselves. Um, you have Ice Spice, for example, which I made a video about her, and I still feel mostly the same. That I'm not really feeling her. She put out a newer song called In Her Mood, and it's not horrible. Excuse me. It's not horrible, but the hook is very repetitive. Like it's a very lazy hook, but the beat is really decent. I like the beat. Her flow has improved a little bit, a tiny bit. Still needs work, but yeah, the hook is very lazy. But like I said, I'm giving her some leeway because she's still wet behind the ears, and she has time to evolve and develop her skills. So I can give her a pass for now. Because like I said, I really want to like her, but she's not doing it for me. Glorilla is definitely the fan favorite. I will say out of the female rappers that came out within the past year or so, Glorilla has definitely made the most noise, and she's getting the most love from what I've seen on social media. Another one that's like getting noticed right now is Lola Brooke, who I actually kind of like. I heard like maybe 3 songs from her so far, 3 or 4 songs, and she kind of reminds me of Foxy Brown, which is a great thing because Foxy Brown is my favorite female rapper of all time, excluding Lauryn Hill. But I don't look at Lauryn Hill as strictly an MC. She's an artist. You know what I mean? She does everything. So she's not strictly an MC, but still the stuff that she has where she is rapping outshines the majority of dedicated female rappers. You know what I mean? Like her music is top notch and it still holds up today, at least to me. But we're talking about a rapper's rapper female. It's definitely Foxy Brown. And that's who Lola Brooke reminds me of. Hoo ha, got Tupac in my bop. Hey, yeah. I'll fuck with her heavy right now. I said I'm a delve more into her catalog. I like what I've heard so far. So she's out of those three I just named, she's probably the one I like the most that I've been introduced to in recent memory. Another one that I really do like, even though she's been out for a few years now, but I think she's starting to get her recognition, and that's Dream Doll. I think Dream Doll is really good. But my main thing with her is I just have a feeling she's not writing that shit. Which wouldn't be surprising because let's be real. This is another reason why a lot of people don't respect female rappers. Is because um the majority of them have ghostwriters. Not only that, the majority of ghostwriters are men, which makes it even worse because it's like, oh, you need a man to help you write your rhymes. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, that makes it even worse. And then it has to be from a idealistic perspective, like what a man thinks a woman is thinking, opposed to an actual woman writing the shit. You know what I mean? So I'm saying it's like it would be better, even if they did have ghostwriters, it would be better if it was a female ghostwriter giving you a legitimate female perspective. You know what I mean? I think that would be better, but still, it's like that's why a lot of people don't respect female rappers. Along with the fact they all rap about the same shit. At least the ones that are popular, they all rap about the same shit. Because I can name ones that are really fucking good that don't get no fucking recognition at all, like No Name, Sheikah, Rhapsody, who like never, and she's been out for years. I got introduced to Rhapsody back in, I think it was 2010, 2009, 10ish, and I thought she was dope. She was like Jean Grey 2.0 for me. You know what I mean? Who's another one that never got her just due. And Jean Grey is fucking ill, man. Like Ill Camille is another one that's decent too. Flo Millie is one that I have not gotten around to listening to, but I'm gonna give her a shot because I've seen her name floating around for like the past year or two. But I definitely want to give her a shot. Um, but Dream Doll, if Dream Doll is proven to not have ghostwriters, she is easily the best female rapper in the game right now. To me, I think she's the absolute best. But I just have a feeling she's not writing that shit. And that's real. Not to say that her music's still not hot, because her music is hot. She has really good music. Like I have some Dream Doll on my playlist, definitely. No shame in that. But I'm saying, she'll lose a lot of credibility from me if she has ghostwriters. Because I said I would not be shocked. Um, and another one who's a local artist, by the way, which I don't know if you guys heard of her or not, but she's been out for a couple of years that I know of, maybe longer, but that I know of, and that's Shy from the Tray, who's actually really good. She kind of reminds me. She's like a female version of the baby mixed with like Gangsta Boo or R.I.P. by the way. Like something like that. But she definitely has like her sound is very like similar to the baby's. And I know for some people that might be a bad thing because he's very repetitive. But I think he's actually pretty decent, and she's really good too. But I think like in the coming months, like this year, she'll be she'll be mainstream. Kind of like where Glorilla is. Glorilla is going to continue to be successful from here on out. She's already made a major impact, and she'll continue to do so. Um, but yeah, that's another thing for Meg Thee Stallion. She has a lot of competition behind her, and the thing is, because this trial and this whole Tory Lanez situation has kind of like tainted her career and image. that her spot can be easily taken by all the ones I just named. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick. I'm out.